Creating high-quality content for your website or blog takes a lot of work, but it's only half the battle. In addition to researching, writing, and editing, then more editing, then more editing, your content also has to look good and be visually appealing because presentation matters. So today I'm going to show you 8 simple ways for making your blog post more attractive. Item number 1 for making your blog post look good: a confident headline. Your headline is responsible for getting your readers' attention, then hopefully enticing them to read your blog post. It's the most important part of any blog post, so you'll want your headline to stand out. The headline font you use doesn't really matter. You can use whatever you want. Just make sure your headline is big and bold and easy to read and visually communicates confidence and authority. If you believe in what you write and you know your content is good, you want your headline to visually convey that to the reader. The second way to make your blog post more attractive is to add a high-quality feature image. You want to add a dash of eye candy at the top of your blog post to infuse a little energy onto the page instead of just presenting your reader with boring black and white words only. The best feature images also support and amplify your headline and set the tone of your blog post. If you're able to find an image that evokes a little emotion or curiosity, even better. Taking the time to find a feature image that's both aesthetically pleasing but one that also augments your headline can really boost the curb appeal of your blog post. Item number 3, no-nonsense body copy. You want the text of your blog post to be legible and easy to consume. The body copy is the meat and potatoes of your blog post, so don't make your readers strain to read your words. In my experience, this is the number one visual mistake I see on blog posts. Either the font sizes are too small, or there's not enough contrast, which means the font color looks washed out, or the font weight is too thin or light, which gives the font a very fragile or delicate appearance, making it hard to read. Sure, there's a time and a place to be artsy-fartsy, but this ain't one of them. If your page background is white, which most are, use a crisp dark font that is sufficiently large. I like to use an 18 to 20 point font size on my blog posts, which is big enough where most people won't need their reader glasses, but not so big that it looks like they're reading a children's book. Regarding what font family to use for your body copy, there's really no right or wrong answer. It's mainly a matter of personal preference. If you want to see what fonts are popular and trending, just go to fonts.google.com and you can type in sample text to see what a certain font style might look like. Google Fonts are used on over 50 million websites worldwide. I use Google Fonts on my site as well as all the sites I build for clients. Item number 4, use subheadings, also known as subheadlines. Readers these days are scanners, and subheadlines allow your readers to quickly see the various sections of your blog post and what topics you'll be covering. Subheadlines let readers know your material is organized into bite-sized sections instead of one long wall of words. Subheadlines also give readers a heads up that you're about to shift gears and move on to the next topic. For continuity, I like to use the same font style for my subheadlines as I do for my main headline. The only thing I change is I make the size of my subheadline about 20 to 30% smaller than my main headline. Item number 5 for making blog posts more attractive is to eliminate scary paragraphs. I try to limit the length of my paragraphs to 1 to 2 sentences, 3 sentences tops. You don't want your reader feeling like they're reading a lease agreement. When readers see large paragraphs, they subconsciously perceive it's going to require a lot of mental bandwidth to process that data, which means there's a good chance they're going to stop reading and bail. So keep your paragraphs short and concise, which helps your reader digest your blog post with the least amount of effort. Item number 6, eliminate junk and clutter. I don't know about you, but a lot of blog posts I read feel like this. There's just stuff everywhere in the page, and the chaos gives me anxiety and makes me want to click away and go somewhere else. I understand we're all trying to monetize our work with ads, or we're asking readers to opt in for our lead magnet. I get that. But I also think you can overdo it, which then detracts from your content that you work so hard to produce. Sometimes less is more. Item number 7, use lists. Nearly every blog post I publish includes one or more lists. Lists allow you to change things up and give your readers a chance to consume your content in a different format instead of just paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. Lists also subconsciously communicate to your reader, hey, pay attention here, because we've all been conditioned that lists usually contain a distillation of the juicy and important stuff. Traditionally, list items use little round bullet points like this, which are perfectly fine, but many web page builders these days, like Thrive Architect, which is what I use, allow you to jazz up your list and use custom icons for your list items. Obviously, Obviously, you do not have to do this, but using custom icons is like giving a little wink or nod to the reader that you took the extra step to make their reading experience special, kind of like an upscale hotel leaving chocolate on your pillow. Then lastly, item number 8, use inline images. As they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, so sometimes a well-placed image in the body of your blog post can really help tell your story. A well-placed image in your blog post can also serve as a visual palate cleanse by giving your reader a quick break from just purely words. The one exception where it's okay to use a lot of inline images is if your blog post is a step-by-step tutorial. In my blog post, How to Receive an SMS Text Alert When a Form is Submitted on Your Website, I include a lot of images because the topic is highly technical, and sometimes it's just easier to show your reader what you're talking about instead of trying to write it all out longhand. So there you have it. These are 8 simple ways to make your blog posts more attractive, because like it or not, people do judge a book by its cover, and the appearance of your blog post matters. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. My name is Mark Brinker. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. That really helps out our channel. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.